So this right here, as you can see here, is a yucca plant. It has a lot of health benefits, a lot of antioxidants. It also has a lot of anti-carcinogenic properties. Anyway, I'm going to use this to make an old-fashioned Panamanian soup with beans, mixed beans, and yucca, and put some salmon in it as well. Once you've cut the yucca, be careful, it can be quite daunting to cut it. You're going to actually prepare a nice steamy hot pot of water, and you're going to insert the yucca into the water, and you're going to soften it just a little before you put it into your crock pot. There's the yucca. It's softening. I'm going to soften it for probably about 10 to 15 minutes. I don't want it to be mashed potato soft. I just want it to be just a little bit more softer. Then you're going to cut a little bit of ginger, and you don't want to cut enough to taste it. You do not want to be able to taste it, but you do want to be able to have a little bit of that spice that ginger carries. So once the yucca is ready, it should be like soft, like a little bit more harder than potatoes would be when you're making potato salad. Anyway, you're gonna put the yucca inside of the salmon. Add some seasoning. I added some Lowry salt. I've added a little bit of Old Bay and some pepper, and I'm gonna add some grade A honey. You can see that brightness right there, these bright spots, swirls, that's the honey. Okay, you don't want to add too much, just like a light glaze of honey. Okay, and then you're gonna wrap it up, and the oven should have been set to 310 degrees because you're gonna slow cook this. Allow the beans to slow cook in a crock pot. In here is double seasoning. You have I was going to do mixed beans, but this is actually lentil beans. And in a minute, when it's nice and soft, you want to put cream of celery in there. You have tomatoes, cilantro, and garlic. Okay, that's it. So the salmon's in the oven cooking slowly for about an hour and a half at 290 degrees Fahrenheit, although you probably have to check because then you have to cook a little longer depending on your oven. And the yucca is also in there with the salmon. I added lemon in there, which you didn't see that part, but I did add lemon. And the lentil beans are in the slow cooker, and they're gonna take probably quite a while, but don't forget that I softened them first before I put them in the slow cooker. So don't ever put raw beans or dry beans in a slow cooker because it's going to take. So basically just put in softened beans in there and season, and you have a gourmet, delicious, healthy meal. Mahalo.